Experiment number 10 is not in the syllabus. Okay. Phase sequence indicator. So 10 is not there. 11 is also not there. Then we will go to 11. You have already studied in your machines lab. 12. Calibration of AC ammeter. Okay. So what is calibration? Okay. Calibration means finding error in a particular instrument. Okay. And also you actually, after the calibration, you actually try to reduce the error if there are proper adjustment facilities in the instrument. For example, zero error adjustment. Now, here we are limiting our experiment just to find error in an instrument. So we will have one right or good instrument which we call as substandard meter or standard meter. See why it is called as substandard meter. So we have two meters here, AI and A standard. Okay. For the time being, you assume that substandard means standard. Okay. Substandard means actually it is standard but a little bit lesser. The right exact standard is the one which is kept in particular laboratory at particular temperature, pressure, etc. For example, when we say exact, say 1 meter, what is 1 meter? See, 1 meter, if you purchase a meter scale from a stationery shop, you will keep it in your home. When temperature increases, the scale will expand. When temperature decreases, the scale will get compressed. So our measurement will not be accurate, 100% accurate. So what is actually 1 meter? 1 meter is the length of platinum iridium rod kept at some Bell laboratory or some laboratory. One rod is kept in some laboratory. The length of that rod at normal temperature and pressure, that is at 1 atmospheric pressure and 28 degree Celsius. Length of that particular rod which is kept in the laboratory, that is the standard instrument. Okay. And we have cut some wood or some fiber material whose length is exactly equal to that at this pressure and temperature and pressure, okay, whatever it is. And there is slight variation. Suppose a temperature increases, what scale we use in our home, there will be slight increase or decrease, variation, but that variation does not affect our daily life because we are not bothered about so much accuracy for most of the measurements. But if you want to measure the distance between two pixels or two okay, two pixels in a in a printer or say in display, then you need accurate measurement. For that, we will not use scale. We will use different technologies. Okay. So similarly, and the standard means which is the absolute measurement or which is the actual value. Okay. Now substandard meter means a very good meter. Okay, fairly accurate meter which is calibrated with the help of a standard meter. Say, from that meter scale, you have manufactured another meter scale. From now, the second becomes substandard meter scale. Using that, you have manufactured another scale. It is also a substandard meter, second substandard meter. So similarly, we have what all meters we purchase in market, they are substandard meters only. But we are taking those meters as standard meters. Shortly, see, substandard meter is also written here standard, a standard. This is a indicated. Okay. Now we are assuming that this is a right meter, means this reading is considered to be accurate, even though it may be 99.99% accurate, but we assume that it is accurate. For us now the reference is this meter. So we will call this meter as standard meter. Even though it is a substandard meter, we will call it as standard meter because for our purpose that is the standard. Because we don't have access to that particular laboratory or that particular standard. Right. Now, this is the circuit. Both the ammeters are connected in series, and when load is applied, both will give readings. Keep on increasing load, both will give readings. Suppose say this gives a reading, standard gives a reading 2.3, and indicated may give indicated meter. It may give reading 2.2. Okay, this can be called as ammeter to be calibrated, AI or A cal. You can write anything. So error is given by difference between the indicated value and actual value expressed as percentage of indicated value. Okay, AI minus A actual is in the numerator. This is in the numerator and this is in the denominator. AI multiply by 100. Okay, so if it is 2.3, you will get value 2.3 AI minus A standard. So 2.2 minus 2.3. See, you have here 2.2 minus 2.3. AI minus A actual. We will get minus 0.1. Divide by AI. Divide by AI. So 2.2. You will get error as 0.045. But error is minus here. Error can be plus or minus. If you want it in percentage, multiply by 100. You will get minus 4.54. So write minus 4.54. See, in the specimen graph, we will write the calibration curve. This is called as error calibration curve or simply calibration curve, which indicates percentage error with respect to the indicated value. At say 1 ampere, there are maybe plus 5. At 2 amperes, there are maybe minus 2 error minus. Error can be positive or negative, however it can be. So hence we generally we just put a zigzag lines or a zigzag curve in the specimen graph. But usually you will get either fully positive or negative, usually. Okay. But in the specimen graph, when you write in the first half an hour in the examination, you should write like this. After that, when you are going to plot, you are going to plot percentage error. This versus this indicated value. Okay, fine. Next, we have same calibration of AC voltmeter. Here, when voltmeters are being calibrated, there is no need of load. Just connect them in parallel for getting see, for ammeter calibration, you need varying current, say 1 ampere, 2 amperes, 3, 4, 5, like that. So you have to switch on lamps. For variable voltage, here variable current, okay, in ammeter calibration. For voltmeter calibration, you need a variac. So variac is there. By variac operation, we can get variable voltage. Hence, go on increasing the values by increasing the variac output. Take readings. Then same. One select one as standard voltmeter, another as voltmeter to be calibrated, or voltmeter which is indicated value. Difference of that both the readings is error. Error is actually vi minus v actual, not v actual minus vi. Then plot the error calibration curve. Next, calibration of wattmeter. Same thing. Here we are applying load like ammeter. So both the wattmeters are in series. Current coils are in series. Potential coils are in parallel. Okay. Usually wattmeters when our wattmeters are used, voltages will be fixed. Hence we don't use variac here. If we want, you can use a variac here also, so that variable voltage can be applied to the wattmeter potential coils, and when load is being applied, you can get variable current also, but that will take longer procedure. Hence, just for you to get an idea, we have done this. In your syllabus, this is not there. Calibration of wattmeter is not there. Only ammeter and voltmeter is there. If you are interested, you can do this experiment. One is standard wattmeter, another is to be calibrated, meter to be calibrated. In your laboratory, you are taking any 2 meters and assuming one is accurate, standard, other is to be to be calibrated. Okay, you have to understand what the concept. Here you are not bothered which is accurate, because in our laboratory we don't know which is more accurate, which is less accurate. Okay, so procedure is similar.